Hey, I'm going to be doing an RGH tutorial. I'm going to be showing you how to update to the latest Dash kernel. You are going to want to download these files in the description. We're going to be using Simple 360 NAND flasher and going to throw that onto a USB, and then we're going to go ahead and head over to the system and I'll show you what to do over there. This will work for the latest Dash at any point in time. The tool will let you download the newest thing. So now that we're actually at the console, we'll go ahead and we'll move over. We'll jump into the program. First, we're going to want to go into XEX menu, of course, and then we're going to go in here and we're going to back up our NAND. We really don't want to have it mess up and us not have a backup to be able to restore off of. So we're going to go in there, we're going to dump it, and then once we dump it, it will go ahead and it will copy it to the flash drive. We'll go ahead and we'll move that over to the computer. We'll back it up, and then we'll be able to go ahead and modify it and be able to throw it back onto the console. Okay, so once you're back at your computer, just go ahead and go into your flash drive that you obviously just got the dump from. And right here, as you can see, I already put it on my desktop. I would go ahead and make a backup if I were you. I most definitely do make backups whenever I do this, so I'd recommend doing it. If you don't feel like you need to, you can go ahead and not do it, but if something goes wrong, don't blame it on me. You should be able to reverse pretty much anything you do by having this handy, so I would probably keep that there. Then we're just going to go ahead and boot this up. Go ahead and open this up, and then go hit open. And then here, I'll just show you me doing it. And then right here are all of my settings. I'll go ahead and run through everything. A lot of this is by default. For example, this right here is by default, but I'm actually running on 2. It is fine. I've never had any issues with this before, not having 2 selected. Most of these things are, like, I've never had any issues with this personally. Your system may be different, and there may be things you want to take into consideration that mine has differently than yours. So do this at your own risk. But all this worked for me. Hopefully it'll work for you. I have Trinity. I'm running on free boot. Let's see, what are the other settings? CPU key. Okay, so if you don't know how to get this, if you go into Zell, you can just hit the eject button to power on your system. It'll go through this. It's like this really bright blue screen, and at the very bottom it'll have your CPU key and your DVD key. You can just write those down, or there is a way to get it from the network if you have it hardwired into your router or into your computer, but I just have mine written down, so I just copy and pasted it from a text document. Now the kernel version, this is the whole reason why you're doing this. Make sure you have the latest one. If this isn't the latest one, you can look online and try and find the files for the latest one. Again, this is automatically selected. All of these are automatically selected for me, and then this I have checked. This option is going to be different based upon your hardware that you're using, so you may need this checked, you may not want to check it. You should probably look into it though and figure out which one you want to go with. If you don't want your DVD drive to mess up, maybe do this, maybe not. Not really sure. Anyway, you can go ahead and just hit generate, and then it'll go ahead and generate. Do we want to close it? No, we don't, but we do want the file. So, hold on. Probably on the other, okay, so here it is. I have 2 monitors, my bad, on the other desktop. Alright, so here's this brand new file that we have. You just are going to want to go ahead and put that onto your flash drive. I have this removed, and then the new one I'm going to go ahead and stick on there, and then we can meet you back at the system. Okay, so I'm already at XEX menu right here. Go ahead and run the program yet again, and then it will show up similar things to what it had before, but now we have some extra options. We can just flash it, we can dump it, or we can safe flash, which dumps it and writes it. Now we already have a backup, so we don't really need to worry about safe flash. If you want to be extra certain that you don't mess anything up, you can go ahead and do that. Otherwise, I just hit the A button. I'm just going to go ahead and hit the A button, and then I'll cut to whenever we actually have it all figured out, all flashed. Alright, so as you can see, completed in 34 seconds, image written, everything is complete. The console is going to be resetting right now. And then we're almost done. We still have a little more left. As you can see, avatars kind of grayed out. A lot of people like having their avatars working. I like having my avatars working. I can go ahead and show you that the dashboard is updated right now, but there's still one more step we have to do. I am going to have to show you, I'm going to go ahead and go to a website right now. As you can see, whoa, look at that, 360 update. Look at the URL. You're going to want to go here and go to copy to a USB flash drive. We're going to want to drag this file over onto our console. And now that we are actually at the console, let me go ahead and show you. Once I plug this in, it'll say that it's reading it, and then we'll instantly get a pop-up says update required. To proceed, security and program updates are required, blah, 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 blah. Just go ahead and hit yes. I'm not 100% if you need to install this on the while you're in the normal dashboard or not. I have heard that you need to. Just to be safe, I'd go ahead and do that. As you can see, avatar showed up. It is working, and that should be really all you need to do.